I'm Tara with Simply Made Eats, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making this lovely Southwest chicken salad. This thing is packed full of flavor. It's super yummy. We're gonna do a homemade Southwest salad dressing on top with our Southwest seasoning, all kinds of things. And it's super easy. You guys are gonna absolutely love this one. It is great for Labor Day, which is coming up this weekend. And if you're like me and you live in the South, you are like totally over the heat and want to stay away from the barbecue. But there is an option too. You can definitely grill this chicken after you marinate it. So you said you did it. But let's get started. We're gonna marinate this chicken real quick. It's gonna marinate for about 30 minutes. We're gonna be whipping up a easy Southwest seasoning. You can definitely buy this from the store, but it's super easy to make. We're gonna get started with some cumin. We've got paprika, smoked and regular. Then we're gonna add in some chili powder. Next we've got dried coriander, some garlic powder and onion powder, a little salt, some cayenne pepper, and we're just gonna finish it off with some black pepper. Then all you're gonna do is whisk this together, and this is a really good spicy seasoning. So we have a really quick and easy marinade. I'm gonna start with, I've just got some thinly sliced chicken breasts. They're already thinly sliced, which is awesome. If you don't have that, just use 2 regular chicken breasts and you can just slice them into 2 skinnier ones so that you end up with 4 chicken breasts. These are gonna cook really fast, which is awesome. I also like it because the marinade just seems to like really flavor them super quick since they're so thin. So we're gonna stick all of those in a bowl. Now we're just gonna add in a couple tablespoons of olive oil. We've got a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna juice a half of a lime into the mixture. This will really just help it get nice and tender and break down really fast, so we won't have to marinate it for too long. And then last but not least, I've got a full tablespoon of our seasoning blend that we made. And you guys, if you don't want to make this homemade, it's no big deal. You can just grab like a Southwest seasoning already pre-made from the store. What's wrong with me? I can't talk today. All right, we're just gonna do a tablespoon of that. And then just make sure to give this a nice toss. You can definitely just use some gloves or your hands. Also, another good way to do this and just put them all in a gallon-sized bag. Then you don't have to wash the bowl. Super easy. Once you get done tossing those up, just make sure everything's nice and coated. And then we're just gonna add some plastic wrap over the top of the bowl. And we're gonna just let this sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes. Next, we're gonna be whipping up our salad dressing. This is a Southwest salad dressing. It's super yummy, but I'll let you in on a little secret. You can also use ranch. So don't be ashamed if you don't have time and you just need to use some ranch dressing. That is totally cool. I know they have like Chick-fil-A Southwest dressings at the store too, so you could always pick up something like that. But this is really easy, so don't be intimidated. We're just gonna use a immersion blender to blend it up. You could also use a regular blender or a food processor. Anything works here. For our dressing, we're gonna start with some Greek yogurt. This is just plain Greek yogurt, and I'm using about a half a cup. This is the Faya brand. I really like that for any kind of recipes I use. It's super good. So is Chobani, but this is yummy. Now we're also gonna use a teaspoon of that Southwest seasoning that we made. If you don't have this or you didn't make it, just use a Southwest seasoning. You can find it already pre-made at the store. We are gonna juice a half of a lime. And then we've got a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's. You can use Duke's. Don't hate me for using Hellmann's. Next, we've got 1 chipotle pepper. I do not want to touch this because it's spicy. And if you guys don't know what this is, it's just like, it's chipotles and adobo sauce. You can find it like in the Mexican aisle, at the international aisle at the grocery store. But it's like full of smoky flavor, and you don't want to use too many because they're super spicy. Next, we're just gonna immersion blend this until it's nice and creamy. Now you can see that it gets really thick, and what we want is it to be like more salad dressing form. So I'm just gonna add in like a tablespoon or two of water at a time until I get it just a little bit more runny. And you can see once I add that water, it's just nice. It's still a little bit thick, but it's like salad dressing form now. It's like ranch, the good thickness. Okay, so I know that I said ranch works, but this is way better. It's so good. It does have a little bit of heat to it, so be ready. The Southwest salad is a little bit spicy, but I don't love like super hot stuff, and I really like this salad. Okay, so our dressing is gonna go in the fridge, and we're gonna start on our chicken now. We're gonna start with a large skillet over medium heat. We wanna add in that olive oil, just a tablespoon. Then you're gonna add in each of the chicken breasts from the marinade. And you're gonna cook these on one side for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then flip them and cook them for another 3 to 5 minutes until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. Then once these are cooked all the way through, we're just gonna transfer them to a plate and tent them with some foil. We're gonna let these cool for about 5 minutes. Next, we're gonna chop up some romaine lettuce into just nice small bite-sized pieces. Okay, so once our chicken's cooled off for a few minutes, we're gonna slice these too. I like to just slice mine in like just long strips. You can definitely dice it if you want to. It's just really like your preference. All right, so we're gonna start with our lettuce. I like to just add about half of that salad dressing on. And just give this a nice toss. Next, we're gonna add on our corn and black beans. Then we've got some Roma tomato and jalapeno. Some bell pepper and onion. Got a little avocado. I wish I had more, but I had a yucky one. I hate when that happens. Got some cilantro. And we're just gonna add our chicken over the top. How good does this look? It's like perfect for summer. I would love to have this at like a barbecue. All right, last but not least, we're hitting it with some of these tortilla strips because they're so good. Then we're gonna hit it with the rest of that salad dressing. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be good. That's it, we're all done with this spicy Southwest salad. I hope you guys love this one. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you decide to make it. It makes me so happy when you make my recipes. And make sure to follow along, subscribe so we can keep cooking together. I love sharing new recipes with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.